Hello everyone. So today you join me at my my cottage on the Isle of Wight. We've got a little Airbnb that we let out in Ventnor on the Isle of Wight. We try and come over here probably, I don't know, at least once a month. It's very nice. It's a little bolt hole for us. But yeah, it's on Airbnb. What I will do is, this isn't the purpose of the video, but what I will do, I'll put a link to it in the description. So first of all, if you ever fancy a trip to the Isle of Wight and you want to stay in a little cottage, feel free to look us up. But yeah, anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. Today, what I thought I would do is share with you a little hobby that I've got. And that hobby is making miniature models, whether it be boats or cars or whatever it may be. Primarily it's boats, marine stuff. But yeah, I try and make them as accurate replicas as I possibly can. So today I thought I would just do a little video of showing you some of the models that I've made, and I have a little display case here that I put my my models on. I've got 4 here. I've got one of Days Off 2, which was my Orkney pilot house, which the channel was first created around. The second one is Days Off, which was my father's boat originally. It's a little Orkney strike liner 16. I've also got a replica of a Shannon lifeboat, RNLI lifeboat. And the significance of that, it's Eric's Legend, and Eric's Legend is a launch and memory boat, which essentially what the RNLI allow people to do is have loved ones' names put on the boat within the lettering. Obviously, I couldn't get that small. However, I've made a pretty good replica, I feel, of the lifeboat Eric's Legend that my dad's name's on. And I've also made a model of Wally B, which is the boat, my current boat that the channel is named after. So first of all, I'll show you Days Off 2 first of all. Got to be a bit careful because they are very delicate. Anyway, so this is Days Off 2. It is hand carved from mahogany. They take hours to do. I'm not sure how well you can see the detail in the video, but yeah, she is a 2004 Orkney Pilot House 20. My version was an inboard and a 3-litre Mercruiser petrol, 135 horsepower. She really is a lovely boat, and you can see I've even got the decals, my original YouTube channel name on the back. Not sure if you can see it. Got Days Off 2. Even have my name on the top there, on the top of the door. Frano radar. I've kept as many details as I possibly could. So yeah, that is Days Off 2. Now what I'd like to show you is my dad's original boat, which was Days Off. Now this one is slightly different because I didn't carve this from mahogany. This one I 3D printed. I basically created a file, designed it on a bit of software, 3D modeling software, and then printed it out, painted it, and got it as accurate as I could. Obviously, it's not as good as what the carved mahogany models are, but nevertheless, still pretty happy with how well it came out. It's a lot lighter, but yeah, still got obviously the decals and the details. You can still get that kind of thing just as good. It's a lot quicker. You can make these in half the time, quarter of the time probably, than what hand carving mahogany takes. So yeah, that is my late father's Orkney strike liner 16. So yeah, that's that. Right, I'll show you Eric's Legend now, which is the lifeboat that my dad's name is on. So here she is. She's a Shannon class, all-weather lifeboat. And if you look, I don't know how well you can see, but if you look inside, I've actually created a transparent wheelhouse, and in there you can see the seats along with the harnesses, and the helm and the navigation seats all have the screens and as much detail as I could incorporate. So on the original one, they actually have people's names written within the lettering. So my father's name is right at the top on the port side R. So my dad's name is tiny. I think they get 10,000 names on there. So, and the later ones, they've actually started putting the names on top of the roof as well. But yeah, on Eric's Legend, it's purely on the writing on the side. But yeah, complete with all the water jets on the back. Again, I've incorporated as much detail as I possibly could. And this one really is very heavy. But yeah, it's something that I do like to put on display, something I like to show off. Hope you like it. Right, last but not least, I will show you Wally B. Try and pull it back without breaking any aerials off, because there's not an awful lot of room in my display cabinet. Right. So, if you've been following my channel, you will know that Wally B is a Mary Fisher 695 Marlin. So here she is. Now this one really is very special because it's mine and it's my current boat. Don't know how well you can see, but I've managed to incorporate everything inside the wheelhouse: seats, helm, steering wheel, even little things like the little kind of storage bags and things like that I've got in there, and curtains. You'll see the outboard Suzuki outboard engine is all present and correct. Even got my bait board on there, boat hook and brush. There's a couple of changes now I've done. I made this before I had the flooring put in, the foam flooring, and I'm not going to start adding that now. This is all finished. So yes, again, all hand carved from mahogany. These take about 100 hours to make, so it's not something you can just knock up in a couple of evenings. They do take me a great deal of time. I do make these to request, so if anybody wants one, if anybody's watching this and thinks, do you know what, I'd like a model of my boat or my car or whatever you might have, if you think to yourself, oh, I'd fancy something like that, feel free to give me a shout, because we can always have a chat. But yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to show you one of my little side hustles. So there she is, all finished. But yeah, if you want to have a proper look, feel free to come and stay at my cottage. I'll leave the link in the description, and you can have a look if you want. You can yeah, have a look, see what it's all about. In the meantime, thanks for watching the video, and I shall, oh, I don't want to go breaking any aerials off. That's it. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.